Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. It's Kate Bolt, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the UK for another Copy and Cards paper crafting live on a Tuesday morning. Good morning to you. I will just wait a few minutes and see if anyone hops on to join me today. I hope you do. And if not and you catch me on replay, that's great as well. Good morning, Jen. How are you? I hope you're well. It's a stunning day here and my lovely husband has just brought me my coffee. Thank you. To go with my coffee and cards, I've got my coffee. Woo! It's been a busy morning. I'm just going to shut the door. Good morning, Helen. How are you? Are you well? Is life treating you well? I'm shutting the door. I don't imagine it'll stay shut for more than 2 seconds because the dog will come back in and join us, no doubt. Ah, it's a beautiful day. Morning, Chaz. Morning, Wendy. Lovely of you all to join me. Here he comes. That lasted 2 seconds, as I predicted. He's a very happy pooch this morning. I invested in some new welly boots yesterday and took him for a long walk around the lake this morning so we could go a bit further because it's been quite wet and muddy. Yeah, he's like so happy now. He went for a lovely walk and he went for a lovely swim in the lake too, so he's a bit wet. Yeah, so he'll be in and out. There's no point shutting the door. He can open it. Good morning, Helen. Helen was here the other week and she witnessed he stands up at the door and pushes the door handle. He just opens it. Oh, never mind. It's nice to have him, isn't it? I hope you're all well. Have you got a drink for our crafty session? Oh, I really need that coffee. Are you very well? Tell me about how you are doing. Morning, Helen. Are you okay? The dog is with me, right next to me. He wants to craft as well. One of the kids said to me the other day, Mum, you should let the dog decide. I said, what do you mean? Yeah, you should let the dog decide what stamp set you're going to use and what colours you're going to use. And I was like, I think that might be taking it a bit far. It's funny. Okay, so this morning, we're going to be playing with this beautiful set called Whimsical Trees. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love this. Look at these gorgeous trees. I know he stands up like a human. He uses his paw to open the door. He does it in all the rooms. No idea, but he just does. And we can't worry about it. He just lets himself in. And now he's sat there with his chin on the windowsill looking out the front window. So I'm hoping he won't bark if someone goes by. So this stamp set is really good. I love this Christmas set. I love this piece, this one. It's kind of, I'll show it you better when I turn the camera around. But this one, it could almost be like fairy lights on the tree. Really lovely. Really lovely. And there's a beautiful coordinating die set and I'll show you that too. And we're going to be using that. All the dies really. So, have you all been making Christmas cards? With my blog posts, my Facebook lives and my YouTube lives, I've got a nice little stack. So I think I'm getting organised. Yay! I hope you're all making Christmas cards and whatever cards you need to make. Right, I am going to turn the camera around. Are you with me? So hold on to your hats because it's always a bit clunky when I turn it around. I'm just going to move the coffee out of the way. Here we go. Here we are. I do apologise. You get a view of everything that's strange. There we go. You can see the colours I'm using. I'm just going to pop you down. It's a beautiful set, Helen. I love it as well. It was the first suite. I bought the whole suite of this when the new mini catalogue came out a few months ago. The whole suite, and is actually the focus for my November monthly card class. I'm very excited. So we shall be using this set a lot. It's very nice. Right, you can see the bits I've cut out. My stamp cleaner. Here we are. Good morning, Lucy. I'm so glad you could join me. Has James gone to school? Goodness, it's all change in the house, isn't it? There we are. I think we're up. I think we're sorted. I'm hoping the light is okay. I've got lights from either side. I might bring my other one in a little bit closer. Shine a light, shine a light. There we are. That's okay, isn't it? Not so bad. Not so bad. Okay, no, that's not straight. There. Is that okay? Let me know. Okay, so we have this stamp set, Whimsical Trees. It's part of the Whimsy and Wonder suite. It's got some really lovely sentiments on it. It's got, may the love of the season warm your heart, home and fill your heart. Wishing you Christmas cheer and magical moments that last all year. Let your heart be light. And then it's got all these lovely Christmas tree images. And we've got baubles. Oh, and we've got joy, which is rather nice. So I'll show you the dies that go with it. I really love these. Now, here we go. So I've taken some of the dies out because I'm using some of them, but I'll give you an idea. So we've got two very skinny Christmas trees. I really like these ones. Those, which we're going to be using today. We've got a little strip of stars. So cuts out all those stars. So we're going to be using those. And it's got this big Christmas tree, which cuts out. Does it cut this one out? No, it doesn't cut this one out. But it cuts out, and then you can cut this out, and it cuts out a zigzag stitched element that you can then place on your card. And so you've got tinsel or lights going all the way down your card, your tree. How nice is that? I love that. I'm using that in the class. And then we've got this one that cuts out this tree here, which is fabulous. And then we've got this one that cuts out this little fat tree there with the lights on. I'm not sure if this one, this one cuts out that tree. And this one is the lights for that tree or snow. We've got another garland, the smaller one that fits on this cute little tree. And then this holly sprig I've used has been really useful. Morning, Hazel. It's been really useful. And actually this cuts out the holly sprig as well. So that's all cut out. And then we've got, to make it a little bit more versatile again, we've got this dangling baubles in the stamp set. And we can cut those out too. So that's really cool. But how if I turned it over? But yeah, so you can see it cuts it all out for you. Great. I love this. So let's crack on and make a card. Let's make a card. I had a bit of fun with it. So now I made some swaps as part of my team swaps this for this catalogue. We just had a swap going on. Some of the girls in my team joined in. And it was great because we all swapped cards with each other. You can find my swaps from my team. They're posted here on my Facebook page, but you can also find them on my Instagram at Inkstampshare. And I'm going to show you how I made my swap today. And then I think we'll make a different version of it so you can see something different as well if you've already seen that. So, morning everyone. We have got a thick, I really like a thick basic white card base because it kind of gives, it's a bit stronger than regular white. And it's just an A4 scored in half at 10.5 centimetres and cut in half at 14.8 to make two card bases. So I've got my two card bases already. And then I've got a piece of normal basic white cardstock and it's half a centimetre smaller. So it's 10 across the top, 14.3 down this side to make it fit a nice border. Okay. And then using one of the Christmas tree dies in the set, I've cut out this tree here. Love this tree. And I'm going to do some blending with my blending brush. So I'm going to put my tree on sort of down here somewhere to the side. Oh, I didn't tell you, in this suite of products, there is the most gorgeous designer series paper, but unfortunately it's currently out of stock. It has been in and out of stock, in and out, and it's not orderable at the moment, I believe, because we don't want people to get frustrated waiting. So I'm not sure if it's coming back in, but the suite stands alone beautifully without it. But there's also some gorgeous ribbon, and the colours in the suite are Mint Macaron, Blushing Bride and Misty Moonlight. So they're the colours in the papers if they become available. But the ribbon is in the Blushing Bride. So pretty. So I thought I would use that as inspiration for my colours. So if you're ever stuck, use your designer series paper colours you know they're going to work because they're already been put together. So I've got a blending brush. I'm going to just pick up some of the colour from my ink pad. You've probably seen, I say like I have a cold. Helen, I had my booster yesterday, my COVID booster, which I am very grateful for. Yeah, happy days. I've got my booster, very lucky. But it has made me feel rather rotten today. Nothing like the first one, which wiped me out for a few days. And the second jab, I didn't have any reaction at all. This one definitely got a reaction, but it's very mild. Just feel like I've got a bit of a cold. I'm much happier to have that than the actual illness. Okay, so I have picked up some of this nice mint macaron. And I am going to sponge it on my tree, but I didn't want it too harsh, so I've taken a bit off onto my scrap paper, and I'm just going to go over it, and I just want to leave an outline, so I'm holding it still with my finger. I'm going to have a nice green finger probably, and I don't want a lot of ink on there. Remember, it's easy to add more, but you can't actually take it away, so just go gently when you're sponging, just like that. Sorry if I'm making the camera shake. Take a bit off. And also, when you put your brush in there and put it down, you end up with this kind of really harsh. So if you take that first bit off, you don't get that harsh blob. You just get the nice shaded colour going on there. Okay, so I'm going to move my finger up and keep blending at the bottom. I'm going to leave a nice impression of this tree. And you end up with a nice mint macaron die cut to use on something else, which is rather pretty. And there you go. It's quite amazing, isn't it? Morning, Jen. How much of an imprint you get, because when it's on there, you don't really see that. But morning, Philomena. Lovely of you both to join us. Brilliant. Yeah, so, and then I'm just going to actually take some of that white away. You can hardly see it, but it just kind of takes that harsh white away like that. So that's that. Very easy card this is. Now, I haven't got the swap because I actually gave all mine away. And I did have an extra one, but I gave it to a friend. So I am just going to go by memory of what I made. I'm pretty sure it was a very simple card. Okay, so I have used these skinny trees in the die set. Thanks, Jen. Jen, did you get your swap from me? If you didn't, this is your one then, because I've posted it to you. You'll end up with two. So here we go. I've got these two skinny trees, and I'm going to pop those on, and I'm going to raise them up on some foam pads. Here we go. So have I got any of the mini ones? I think they'd work better for these. Ooh. Yes, I've got some mini ones out. Which side? This side? Not yet. Okay. They were all sent last week, the same time, and everyone else's has arrived. It should get there because I paid, I got them weighed at the post office to make sure they weren't over fat or anything like that. So I will send this one to you because I think it's got lost in the post. I can only apologise. So I will send this one to you. You will have your own. And then if it turns out you have two. And I won't be writing anything inside. So if you like it, you can send it on. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? But, you know, it is what it is. We cannot worry about these things. Too short. Life's too short. Okay, so I popped it on there like that. Hopefully that'll stay stuck down enough. Let's get rid of those little dimensional backs. Oh, bless you. I don't worry. I've had so many things go missing in the post over the last few years. I don't mind the odd card. As long as it's just a card, I can resend it. Right. I think everyone's doing their best in a difficult situation. Right, here we go. I have cut out a load of these stars. I just cut out 2 of those little strips full and in a bit of silver cardstock. And I'm going to add some onto my card. And I'm just going to dot them about like that, wherever you fancy them to go. But before I glue them down, I am going to put my sentiment on. Now, I grabbed a label die from a different die set. You can do whatever you like. If you've got a label die from a die set, use it. If you want to just cut out a rectangle, do that. I've managed to bend this one slightly. This is from the Pretty Pillow Box dies. These are gorgeous dies. I will show you them. They're really, really pretty. But it's ideal because I'm going to use that Let Your Heart Be Light sentiment and it fits it perfectly. So this is the Pretty Pillow Box dies. It's got lots of tags. It's got the pillow box die and then lots of bits and pieces to embellish it with. So I'm going to use that one and I'm going to stamp on a piece of scrap white. Let your heart be light. Now, I'm going to try it in Blushing Bride. I'm not sure how it's going to work out. When I did the original, I stamped them and heat embossed them in silver. But I thought for coffee and cards we would stick to stamping. So let's see how it works. If not, I'll emboss it. Just grab a block, pop it on. Okay, let your heart be light. The problem I have sometimes stamping the Blushing Bride is that I have a particularly juicy ink pad. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, I like that. Right, okay, that works. Now I'm going to just see how well that fits on there. That's a bit of washi. I can find the end of it. It's like the sellotape when you're wrapping your presents. Right, I'll send this one to you. Right, let your heart be light. Let's pop that through. I've got my cutting machine next to me. I've got this Christmas tree die in here. I'm going to see if I can pop it out because I've just cut another one of these out. I didn't want to lose all the pieces. There's a reason for my madness. So let's move that one. I wanted to keep all these waste pieces as well. So let's put those there. Okay, pop that one in there. Method to my madness. Yeah, so I took the dog for a walk this morning before cooking. Tried out my new welly boots and the dog was very happy. Because he could go all those places that he couldn't go. Because I had my wellies on. Okay, so put scrap there. See how pretty that is? It's all stitched. It's lovely, isn't it? Right, okay, so before I stick those stars down, we shall, let's move that die cut. I'm going to stick this one on here, and it's going to help anchor down my trees. And I think I'm going to stick it flat, and it makes it easier to post. All the other ones I popped up this sentiment, but then I'm going to pop up the back as well. It made it really fat in the post. Right, lots of glue then, because it's quite proud. Yes, let your heart be light. Done that. Okay, and I'm going to stick some of these tiny little stars down. Are you still with me? I'm going to do is actually put the glue down before I put the start, and it'll make it a little bit easier to glue it down. Where is my pick tool? Here it is. Just be easier to move the stars around, I think. One. Can't believe what a beautiful day it is. It's really mild outside here as well. It's going to be 14 degrees today, which is very mild for this time of the year, I think. Yeah, and then I'll put one more on. That glue will dry clear, so I'm not too concerned. There we go. Morning, Kay. Sorry, I missed your comment there, Jen. Oh, no, I saw it. Morning, Kay. Right, let's pop that on the front of my card like this, but I'm going to pop it up on sticky foam pads. So, where are you? Sticky foam pads. I've got some. Let's use up the ones I've already opened. I think I've got quite a lot of those going on. I've got a few left on this one. There, or use the foam strips, whatever you've got to hand. There's a tiny one as well. Such a simple card with just a couple of die cuts and a bit of blended colour. Yeah, I like it. I love a clean and simple with lots of white space. I love a clean and simple card. Oh, I hope you're going to get it, Hazel. It's so pretty. I'm not sure if the paper's coming back. Do you know? Does anyone know? It came back once already. I think it's not orderable currently, but we can only hope. Okay. Because the die has cut out some of the trees in the paper, which is very useful. So there we go. We've got Let Your Heart Be Light. And then inside, I think I might stamp a tree. Why not? And put a sentiment in as well. Okay, let's get a couple more acrylic blocks going on. Are these big enough? Maybe. This one will be. So that one for the sentiment and that one for the little tree. So I'm going to stamp the sentiment in pink. And then I can stamp the sentiment, the tree in green, which makes sense. And it matches the front. Okay. This one says, thank you, Philomena. May the love of the season warm your home and fill your heart. There we go. There's that one. And we're going to go mint macaron for the tree, just in the corner. Oh, it fell off the block. I didn't stick it on very well. It's okay. I have it. It escaped. Oh, I've got dog hair on there. What is it about that? Why does it get everywhere? Alfie, you're spreading yourself about. Okay, let's try it out on the grid paper. Oh, that's so cute, isn't it? Yay, Christmas trees at the bottom. And that's one completed. Fun, 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 fun. So this was my swap that I made and sent out to all my team. And I had some beautiful swaps back. And I don't think I've got them in here with me. They are definitely on my Instagram and they are also on here on my Facebook page. think I've popped them in the other room where I take my photographs. It has really good light in there. Excuse me for having a drink. Okay, we're going to make another one. I haven't made this one before. It's going to be a similar idea. Similar but different. The same but different. Is that a thing? And then you can keep this for later and use it for another card. It's really pretty, isn't it? Let's put that on to the side. Now, I was cutting another one of these trees out. Here we are, and I'll show you why. In fact, excuse my arm, I've cut out 2 of these trees. And I'm going to, sorry, my arm's right in the way. I'm going to grab the inserts that I cut out of this one. And let's see what happens when I put them in. All right, so if I put the green in, I need your help here, guys. So the bits that fall out, I'm going to put back in, and we're going to have a look at it and decide how it looks. My husband's on a call. I don't know if you can hear him. Okay, he's working from home. I might just shut the door. All right, let me just shut the door. Okay, so I'm thinking this looks like, what I'm trying to create is a tree, a green tree with snow. And I'm not sure if it should be like that, but I think it should be like this. Hello, Karen. Good morning. I think it should look green with white. What do you think if it's a green tree with snow on it? Should we have green with white? Thanks, Philomena. Or should it be white with the green? I don't know now. Which should it be? Tell me what it should be. I'm thinking white with green. I have no idea. What do you think, people? Do you think this looks like a green tree with snow on it, or this looks like a green tree with snow on it? Both. I know. I think I've confused this all, to be fair, which is good because it means that I'm not just the only one who's slightly confused. I think I'm going to go for this one looks more natural, doesn't it? So I'm going to go for that one. White. Oh, white with green. Right, we're going white with green. White with green it is. We have a vote. Maybe afterwards I'll make the other one and then you can choose which it looks that you think looks the best. Okay, so we're going white with green. So, but before we do that, I'm going to put some ink down like we did before. I'm going to swap that one out. I've got another brush here. And I'm going to go for the Blushing Bride. White with green. White with green. Excellent. You're all agreeing. Depends how heavy the snow is. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's a very heavy snowfall in this forest. So here we go. I am going to pick up some of that ink again. Get rid of the harsh bits. But I'm just going to go. I'm not making a silhouette. I'm just going to make an area of pink where the tree's going to go. Area? An area. I don't know what else to call it. A blob. Oh dear. So for those lovely of you that follow me on my YouTube lives on a Thursday, I think I will be live with you this Thursday. There was a possibility that I wasn't going to be because it's just when our Stampin' Up! Yearly convention takes place online. However, I think it's the Thursday evening session will be over by then. So fingers crossed. If I'm not, you know where I am. But I'm hoping that I will be with you. Okay, so I've got a lot of Blushing Bride there. I'm going to put my tree there. Okay, that's what's going to happen. That's the idea. I'll just put a bit, just take the white off, but not really to make too much colour. So just what's left on there. All right, now I'm going to stick down my tree with some Tombow glue. White with green. I'm glad you all agree. The green might have been a bit much, mightn't it? This is a good die cut because there's lots of room to put your glue on. There we are. Just pop it down to the bottom, like so. Right, and then we're going to fill it in. Fun times. I think that bit goes in there. There. And it just goes in easily. That bit must go here. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. They're one of those ones with weird shapes. You know the ones I mean, that aren't kind of jigsaw puzzle shape, but something else. So we have an amazing offer at the moment. I will tell you about it. I can't not tell you about it. I'm very excited. I'll show you. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, I like the green. I think it needed to be something like this. This is Evening Evergreen, this colour card. I think if you'd done it in the mint, it wouldn't have been a right Christmas tree colour or fir tree colour. This is tiny. I'm going to put the glue behind it here. I think it's easier. Ooh, there we are. And it goes. Yay! We've got our tree and a bit of sponging behind it and a gluey hand. Oh, I really like it. It's fun, isn't it? It's fun. Now I've got to think about what I'm doing next with it. I'm definitely going to put some of these stars on. I cut out enough. I'm not going to put it on the top like a big star. I'm just going to have a starry night. Ooh, come off my hand. That's the only thing I managed to get Tombow on my fingers. So yeah, just a few stars there. I've got to think about where my sentiment's going to go. I wonder if cutting it out and raising it up would have worked, but I think it's nice like that. Right, okay, so I'm going to use this. Am I going to use the same sentiment? I might use Joy. It's such a lovely little stamp. I like the font. Joy, and I might just stamp it in the Evening Evergreen colour. So let me grab that ink pad. Love how everything matches, makes life so easy. Joy. Might that be a bit flat? Joy. I can't decide, guys. Joy? Or shall I heat emboss Joy? Just the silver cardstock, Helen, I've cut it out with. It's just silver. I'm going to go with the green. Should I go with green? I think pink's going to be too light. Let me just grab another die. I have a few, so I might as well use them. You don't have to do that at all. These are called the Tasteful Label dies. Look at all these. These are probably one of my used die sets. and they always seem to have the sentiment, the label you need to fit the sentiment. I'm really liking this, but it might be a bit too full on for that. And then we've got this little one. That might be nice. I might do that, you know. I think that's the one, and this is not going to work. No, so I'm going to use that tiny little stitch. It's kind of got double stitching on the circle. So you could use a circle die. That would work if you're going to use the same thing. Or you could just cut it out in a little square would be nice. It'd be absolutely fine. Right, well, let's do that. Stamp Joy. Lovely. I just want to sing. Do, 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 do. Okay, who's ready for Christmas? Is it just me? Green. I'm glad you agree, Philomena. Yeah, I've gone for the green. I think it'll just match that evening evergreen cardstock. I'm so happy that Christmas is on its way, even though we're only in November. I'm thinking about making my Christmas cake very shortly. I don't make a Christmas pudding, but I might even do that. When is Stirrup Sunday? Somebody might know when is Stirrup Sunday. Oh, I love that. Happy with that. So I'm going to keep it here. I was thinking about popping it somewhere down here. But what do you think? At the top? I love it when you tell me. At the top or at the bottom? At the top or at the bottom? Top, I think so too. Oh, that's good. Phew. It's when somebody says something and I think, oh, I'm not sure about that. And then it always turns out great. But, you know, when it's not what you were thinking as well, you kind of get a bit disconcerted. Okay, so we've got stars. I'm going to put the joy up here. I'm going to bring it down a bit so it's not too close to the edge. I'm going to pop some stars on. One. Yeah, do you know what, this set, you can always think of something to do with it. It's one of those. It seems to flow. Love it. Right. Should I put another one? Should I put that last one up here? Oop, fingers stuck to it. Joy. There, I think. That kind of evens it, balances it up. Okay, time for some sticky foam pads on the back. So this one might be a bit of a squeeze to get through the post because I'll have two lots. I've got one behind the joy, one layer, and then have one layer on the back. But that's fine. If you're making it and you don't want to pay the extra postage, just do one layer. Maybe stick this layer down, because it will still look fabulous. And I'm using all of the dimensionals. Hi Valerie, I'm glad you could join me this morning. I had a very relaxed morning, making Christmas cards, chilling out, drinking coffee with you lovely ladies. So nice. I'd love to see what you make if you're making anything. Pop it in my group. I have a group. It's called Inkstampshare Your Craft. Yeah, come and join it here on Facebook. You can post any of your crafts in it. It's a lovely, relaxed group. The only thing is I do ask is answer the questions when you request to join and join as yourself rather than your page, but definitely join it and share what you've been making. Oh, I really like the contrast with the green. Happy days. So I am thinking I'm going to do the same for the inside sentiment again. Did I do this one in pink? I think I did that in pink. So I'm going to do that in pink again. And then I'm going to stamp some Christmas trees in green. Thank you, Hazel. Such a simple one to make. I like clean and simple. And I really like this sentiment. May the love of the season warm your home and fill your heart. And then I might get a different tree, one that looks more kind of furry, like that one. And I might stamp those inside. So let's grab a block and then we'll be nearly finished. I don't know if I've run over time. I don't know where I am. I've just been chilling out. I can't tell what the time is. Never mind about that. Because I'm on my phone, which is my clock. Right. Oh, I like that. You can see the snow in it. Oh, I haven't stamped this one. Ta-da! It's that ta-da moment, isn't it? Right, I'm going to put one here. But we need to leave enough room to write who it's from. That one off the side there. And then a little one at the bottom. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm happy with those. Aren't they nice, those trees? 11:45. Perfect. Haven't run over at all. Happy days. Really, really love this set. It's perfect. I love the whole suite. I have the ribbon here. I'm not using it today, but here it is. This is the ribbon that is part of the suite. It's so beautiful. It's in that pink, it's in that colour, that Blushing Bride, and it's called the Frayed Grosgrain ribbon. So pretty. So even if you can't get the papers, this suite is stunning. Or if you just want the stamps and dies, they stand alone beautifully. So there you go. I might just decorate the envelopes. Where are you? I got some out to go with. So let's have a think. I think for this one, we're going to have some more green trees. I really like that tree. So I think I want it to go that way, don't I? So I think if I just stamp my trees, one in the middle so you can see it's a tree, and then bring it down slightly. And then, oh, I love that tree image. So there's the envelope flap for that one. Good morning, Lily. Oh, you caught me. You just caught the end of my live. I'm so pleased. How are you, my love? Oh, Lynn, we were reminiscing, weren't we, about our trip to Florida? Oh, my goodness. We were reminiscing, ladies, because 3 years ago, about this time, Lynn and I, with some other demonstrator friends, were off on our way for a big Stampin' Up convention with all the demos to Florida. And we had the most incredible time. And, of course, you know how Facebook brings all those things up on your time hop. Yes, on your, or memories that they share with you. And so these have been popping up all over our Facebooks, and it's been really nice just reminiscing about all the lovely fun we had and thinking about what we're going to do when we can do it again. 30th anniversary. Well, you know that it was the 30th anniversary. It was 2018. And so which makes 2023, so the year after next, that will make it 35 years. I wonder what we'll be doing for that. I'm kind of hoping we do something extra special again. Wouldn't that be something? Alfie, no woofing. There you are. Just a few trees to match the other one on that envelope. And you know what? As long as you don't put it where the stamp's going to go, you could definitely put a tree on the front. So there's that one. I love getting things through the post that has something on it. I was very neglectful when I sent my swaps out, and I had to apologise to my team. I sent my swaps out with all naked envelopes, which is I don't believe in naked envelopes normally, because I was in a rush, but I got them sent, and that was the main thing. But wasn't it amazing, Lynn? We had the best time. Lynn and I, oh, it's brilliant. Right, okay, so these are the cards that we've made using the Whimsical Trees set this morning. This was my swap that I sent out to my team. Really clean and simple, but I loved it. And this is the version of it that I've just done with you guys now. Love those, very simple to get, to put together. And I just use a bit of silver cardstock for those stars. Yeah, absolutely loved that. So the other thing I wanted to show you is this Start with Savings promotion. So if you're not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator already and you fancy getting your hands on lots and lots of goodies for a really good price, we have got this amazing promotion going on through November. It's really exciting because I've never seen one this good since I've been with Stampin' Up! And so you can choose any products you like from either of the two catalogues that are going at the moment. You can choose all your goodies up to a value of £130, but you only pay £75. And then you get free shipping as well. So that's really impressive, isn't it? And then, of course, we've got the brand new mini catalogue, which will be going live to customs in January, but you'll be able to see that early and you'll be able to pre-order from it. And you get an ongoing 20 to 25% discount as well. So it's really cool because lots of my team have joined up for the discount. That's what a lot of people do. There's no pressure. You can do what you like with it. It's great fun. And I have a lovely team. So anybody interested, let me know. Get in touch. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Yeah, or go onto my website, which is inkstampshare.ink, and click on that join button. It means that you'll go through to the next page. It'll show you all the frequently asked answered, question and answers, and you can see everything on there. Okay, so thank you for joining me live, ladies. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, Jen. It's been fun this morning, hasn't it? I will hopefully be back on Thursday, depending on the timing of that event. I'm pretty sure it'll be over by the time when I come live at 7 o'clock. So I'll see you on Thursday over on my YouTube channel. If you're watching me on replay here today, do let me know. If you put replay or I'm here from the future or something like that, let me know. And if you like the cards, have a lovely day, you beautiful lady, Linny, as well. Thank you. And if you're watching me on YouTube, because I'll pop this up on YouTube a bit later or in the morning, please give me a like. Please give me a thumbs up. And please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Jen, why are you seeing me on Thursday, my lovely? Have I missed something? Breakfast time for you, Philomena. Go and enjoy your breakfast. Thank you so much for joining me so early. You're an absolute star. Thank you. Jen, why am I seeing you on Thursday? Private message me. I don't know. Oh, you're seeing me on Thursday? Oh, you're seeing me on Thursday for the YouTube live. I'm a bit dory this morning. Yeah, short-term memory loss. Anyway, YouTube live. I thought I'd forgotten something. My automatic reaction was, I've forgotten that I'm seeing Jen. Anyway, thank you, ladies, for joining me. I'll see you on Thursday. Take very good care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your week and happy crafting. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.